What's up? All right, so some Q&A time. I am on the old YouTube, and I decided, hey, I need to come answer some questions. So let's see, BJETNT, what's up, homie? How you been? Hell, I ain't talked to you in a minute. Um, by the way, I know most of my customers. For real. Like, I know a lot of these guys, they have so many clients, clientele, whatever, that they don't have personal relations. Dude, y'all come and visit my house. Like, I don't know how many of y'all have been here at this point, but it seems like every week I get somebody running down here. Like, I've had people from Sweden. I've had two people from Sweden, as a matter of fact. Y'all know each other? Anyway, I've had people from almost every state. I had a buddy from California come down. I went and met one of my friends that's been watching me forever. As a matter of fact, he's the one that started a SARM's business, and out of prison now. He ain't hungry. Let me put it that way. Hell, he make more than I do. But it's a cool thing to get the opportunity to know y'all. Like, whenever, hell, you can post a question here. I'm like, what up, dog? Hey, my boy right here. BJ, he says, I'm going by the title, but just wanted to let you know, everybody I sold product to, and especially myself, are extremely great. Oh, man. Thank you. Grateful for you, and the high quality. I did not read these before, and the high quality of the product you sell. That's the only reason I'm here, sir, is to bring you the absolute best shit in the world. I'm always confident, but I know I'm giving them the best product and taking the best supplements out there. Yeah, and he's talking about our supplement line, because the SARMs, they're not for human consumption. He knows this. Thanks for being my friend. No, thank you, hell. And my boss. You're the best, my friend. Thank you. And I'm not your boss. We're buddies. Like, I don't even cut you a check, dog. Come on, man. Like, hell, I had to think about it for a minute. You don't work for me. I'm not your boss. But happy to have you at any time. Dan, let's see. Thanks for always getting back to me. You are, man, I am trying my best to get back to everybody. You are a good, honest man. God bless. No, may we bless God. Let's live in such a way that we'll be proud when it's over to say hello to our Father. This one hit home, brother. Dude, that was just me being thankful and letting you know that I'm getting it. I'm getting everything I can. Getting it to you as quick as possible. And Chase, you have done a fucking excellent job, dude. I've got to read y'all a testimonial. I got to be careful with those. There's certain things that you can say. A whole lot of things you can't. One of the frustrating things that I come across is people are pissed off at YouTube for deleting and blocking videos, but y'all, YouTube has to abide by our government's FCC guidelines. They got fined $1 billion and had to make YouTube Kids, which is why you gotta click the "This is not for kids" button every time that you make a video. Our government is fucking our YouTube up, not YouTube. I don't see why Google would give a shit. And I was pissed off at Google for a while, but when I saw the video where the lady was talking about hydrochloroquine, And when she said hydrochloroquine cures the virus, it dawned on me. The FDA guidelines tell me when I talk about supplements, I can never use the word cure. There are things that I absolutely cannot say. Freedom of speech, my ass. Our government dictates that I can't say it. And if you do, YouTube, by the FCC and FDA and EPA and whatever AAA guidelines that they've set, you have to abide by. If you don't, they shut you down. Because if not, then YouTube is fined X number of dollars every time you say it. Our government is evil. Our government is the perpetuator and the instigator of every insane thing that happens. If you think something just makes no logical sense and is batshit crazy, if you find its root, it's a government agency. They say that, well, religions have caused more. No, they haven't. Religions have blessed more groups of people and more people in the history of the world than any other institution out there. Government has killed more people than any institution in the history of mankind, bar none. It is man ruling man that is evil. When God rules us, we cool. But when man steps in, he hurts people. This is real simple. Now, by the way, God does not tell you to harm other people. That ain't how God works. Anyway, I ordered LGD for my research husband not long ago, and it was fast, and your customer service is what keeps me telling my research people to get it from you, and you always respond to emails and or texts. That is why you are in business. I intend to stay in business, and I appreciate you, Felicia. For real. You are like the one chick that watches, and please stay, because then it's just a bunch of dudes. Like, for real, and my analytics say, like, you're that chick. That means you are one hell of a woman, by the way. The kind of woman that every man wants to hang out with. That's the cut above. The tomboy kind that can play in the dirt and have fun and get real with us. If you can watch me, I know you that kind of chick. James, well, I'm not going to say this. James, dude, how are you, man? We have talked extensively in the past, and man, your testimony is on point. I love you, bro. Anyway, hey, bro, my research animal went from 46 rat pants to 36. His corneal abrasion is gone. He is off insulin. If he could speak, he'd say, thanks, brother. Do y'all realize how fucking cool that is? For someone who is dependent upon the medical profession and insulin to come off of that. I've seen this. I've seen it kill people. I've seen people lose their fucking feet because they couldn't get off of insulin. You should hear James' story and its completion. It's pretty damn cool. John, you've been missing in action. I know. Like hell. It's just me, and right now I'm doing taxes. God bless government's fucking shit. Anyway, Big Silva, what up? Take it that's not your name. That's why I said it. Big shout out to you, Seth. It's an honor, sir. Thank you. That's just what came down on my little pop-up here. Y'all, I am truly indebted and thankful to each one of you. Um, this company is owned by you. I'm not the CEO. You are. As far as I'm concerned, CEO is the central officer to of service to, or the, how did I put it? I got it wrote out somewhere, but it's basically, I'm here to serve you. That's my only job. And I wish I had more time to do it, but keeping within the guidelines, let me tell y'all a story. I know it's story time, I guess. And I know this isn't about product, but this is my life. I got a call, somebody warning me about News Arms being on the Natural Products Insider website and me being named specifically as getting away with selling research chemicals, as if to put me in front of the FDA again, trying to get me in trouble. Y'all, a little story of my background. My dad has ran a nutrition company, a supplement company, since I was 13 years old. He started it. He was a hypnotherapist and he came in one day and he's like, look, y'all, I'm not helping as many people as I could. No matter how well the mind works, if you don't get enough vitamin C, you get scurvy. If you don't get enough vitamin D, you get rickets. And I think we could be helping more people. So we're starting a nutrition company. We're going to be broke for a while. And he mortgaged the house and walked out. I looked at Mom and I said, I don't know, you married him. Hell, I ain't got nothing to do with that. So, fast forward a few years, he has spread this business to all 50 states and 7 other countries by word of mouth. He did not use the internet. Literally. We're doing well. The FDA agents walk in the store. Dad's not there. I'm sitting in my office. They walk past my grandmother as if she wasn't there, who's now recently died. They walk by her as if she didn't exist, like they owned the store that we put the work into. Walked past her into my office, looked at me and said, where is Roy Williams? I said, who the hell are you? In their black suits with their, looking like a Men in Black, like no BS. They sat down and proceeded to tell me everything that I had done for the last 4.5 years. They said, now we need a statement on your father. I said, you need to leave before you get hurt. This will not end well. Well, fine. Understood. Up, out. Called Dad. They're coming for you, sir. We used to get a product called GHB. And we got it by the case. We had nutrition companies. We were selling them out of there. And dude, we sold a lot. It became illegal. We were selling it so well that it was on auto ship to us, by the way. Automatically, every month, we got a case. And we would get more than that because we sold more than that. But that was like the little deal that the company had going. Y'all, it became illegal. Boom, gone. All right, didn't buy no more. We got one case that continued on the auto ship that came. We liked, we did. Me more than most. We kept it. And we called them and canceled the auto ship. Said, don't send us anymore. Shit's illegal here now in Alabama. 4.5 years go by, y'all. These men walk in. They go and take my dad to federal prison for 16 months. They looked at him and said,
either you plead guilty or we take your wife and son too. She signed for it, and we know he sold it. So either you plead guilty or you all go. My dad did what any honorable man does. I said, okay, cool. He had not broken a law in 16 years. Or not 16 years, in 4.5 years. And for 16 months, he spent time in a federal prison where I went to visit him. How is that just? How is that okay? So I find myself now running a supplement company, selling selective androgen receptor modulators. The difference is I do not sell them for human consumption because according to the law, you can't sell them as supplements. So I don't. I sell them as research chemicals because they work. And because I know that somebody will take this idea and this loophole in this law, they will create a company that will undercut the pharmaceutical industry, take them off their damn high horse, and actually knock them down to size so we can cure disease, because they haven't cured a single disease in 60 years. They kill 210,000 Americans a year, and the bastards at the False Data Administration took my father away for 16 months, even though he hadn't broken a law in 4.5 years. What kind of menace to society was he? Really? The one case we had was for personal use. Why? Why the hell would you do that? Because there is no justice in our law anymore. Our government has become convoluted and self-righteous, and they now lord over us as if we're supposed to be afraid of them. I will not live in fear. I do know the law. The reason that I've owned this company now for 6 years, and they haven't came in at the 4.5 years. Oh, you know why they waited 4.5 years? 5 years is the statute of limitations, they told my father. I've been running this company for 6 years. The reason they haven't come is because I haven't broken a law. In the lawsuit, I'm the only company that did not give you up. Whenever we were sued by Tallier, he has turned me over to the FDA, to my knowledge, 3 times, in which they have rejected me. They don't want to come get me because I haven't done anything wrong. I've called the FDA personally 3 times, put the shit on YouTube. They hung up on me twice. No, they hung up on me once. No, they hung up on me twice. Told me I had the wrong number once as I was asking them how I comply by their rules. So if they decide to come and get me, what the fuck else was I supposed to do? That's why I'm here to serve you, though. Until they pass a law, we're legal. I know it, or I wouldn't do it. They send me a letter telling me that I have broken a law. If I get a warning, hell, I'll stop. But they're going to have to show me a law. The fact of the matter is we're legal. I sell not for human consumption research chemicals to private researchers that do whatever the hell they want with them. And who the hell are they to tell a grown person what they can and can't have to begin with? This country was the most unique experiment in the history of mankind, where we trust the people to be adults and do as they wish. And as long as you don't force your will upon another man against his, you're supposed to be able to happy-go-lucky do as you wish. You can entice, you can pay, you can help businesses, help people. But they have no reason to stop this. We have hurt no one. And I'm doing my best to bring things that people can research and they will know the potential that these compounds have because they've worked for my research animal. My research animal is my buddy. He stays with me all the time. You know, the shirt I'm wearing, that was a monumental day in history where freedom was born, where we started an experiment in this country that freed the slaves of the world from governments that were overbearing and unnecessary. We have taken away dictators. Do y'all remember when Kennedy would speak as the president, and it was in every school speaker at school, when they prayed at school? Now they censor the president of the United States and steal elections. That is a sad day in freedom. And I'm thankful that the people who I get the opportunity to serve are the men with backbone. The ones who are willing to go, why? Why would you possibly want to make that rule? And who the hell are you to say that you can make this rule without this law? You know, another thing that bothers me, I am appalled at our correctional facilities. Do you know that punishment, the whole purpose in it is to help the person being disciplined? To punish someone to hurt them is the lowest form of animal cruelty that any gentleman should never even consider. If I get in a fight, the simple fact of the matter is, you made me, because I don't want to fight. And when I correct you, it is so you learn a lesson as to not do that or act like that or be this way again. My job as a human is to teach people like that not to try to force their will upon another human being against theirs. That's wrong. You can be whatever kind of jackass you want to be, as long as you're over there. And as long as you're not hurting anyone. We are not hurting anyone. And to have the opportunity to serve the most intelligent, coolest people I've ever met, I feel blessed and honored. Sometimes it makes me feel intimidated, but I'm thankful that my little redneck tail up here in Alabama can express what I feel, what I think to men that get it, that are with me, and I'm with them. Man, dude, shit goes down, you are the people I want on my side. You are the ones who are willing to walk that line, knowing that we are right there on the edge of legality. But to question why is it they want to take it from me? And to know that everything they try to take from us, most of it's damn good. These days, really, thymosin alpha 1? Look that up. Just go look on news sources and see what that holds the potential for SR9009. Why would you restrict that? Yo, I'm gonna go through and answer some more of these questions here in a minute, but this video is already 25 minutes long. That's a long video. Test up.